लो 4 बच्चे तो बैठ ही गए आके।
सेशन कितने बजे का?
4 बजे का।
अभी तो बैठ गए?
एक दिन पहले ही बैठ जाते हैं, मेरे पास मेल आ जाता है कि आपके पार्टिसिपेंट्स वेट कर रहे हैं।
यहाँ से डायरेक्ट दिल्ली कोड़दा ट्रेन शुरू हो गई आज हुआ
हैं सही कि अब तो फिर बुआ और उसी में आएंगे वो वाले। वो बस से आते हैं।
7 बजे आने चलेगी, 3:45 पे कोड़दा में आ जाएगी।
अरे हाय इतनी देर में।
ये क्या कहते हैं, किशोर भैया ने डाला है ना उसमें, तो उनकी कहीं कह रही है आपका टाइम बता, उसका टाइम क्या है, हम आ जाएंगे। वो कह रहे 7 बजे सुबह और 3:45 पे वहाँ पहुँचेंगे। वो कह रही हम सिर्फ कार से ही आ जाएंगे। चलो तू नहीं खा रही खाना अभी?
नहीं वो कहाँ गया यार माचू खन्ना वाला। रात को क्या बनाओगे? रात को
उसकी मम्मी आजकल काम भी करती हुई बेचारी, उसको फिर वो उसकी दादी को संभालना पड़ता है।
डॉक्टर की सेशन शुरू
काम करना पड़ेगा क्या साहब? है हल्का गर्म है, हल्का सा है।
डेवलप में वो शेड्यूल में लिखा था, शेड्यूल का फिर उसके बाद डेवलप आएगा और फिर तो कर दूंगा फिर उसके बाद वीडियो स्केल से क्या मतलब डीएस की तो चेक हो गया था वो तो फॉर ये भी डाला वहाँ पे ड्राइवर को वीडियो में ऑडियो सिस्टम आया क्या हाँ और वीडियो में बात कर रहा है
हाँ नमक
थोड़ा सा देगा।
दही डाल दो इसमें
नींबू है ना?
गोवा की तो आपकी मुझे कितनी महंगी ट्रिप बनी होगी
वहाँ की
गोवा की। जब मैं उनको बोलेगा कि जयपुर की 19 की है तो बहन गोवा तो तेरा चला जाएगा, कह रही कि महंगा 30 तक तो चला जाएगा, कह रही पागल है क्या, 30-40 से ऊपर जाएगा, कह रही तो सब महंगा है, पर से फ्लाइट भी महंगी है। जिंदगी का भी नहीं है, घूमते रहते हैं।
तो क्या देखिए अब तो पूरे दिन की टेंशन आ रही है।
पति भी उनको कुछ ना कुछ तो करता ही होगा।
मैं भी करता होगा तो क्या करता।
कुछ तो करता ही होगा, उसके पास तो गाड़ी वाड़ी पहले से थी।
घर वालों ने दिलाई थी उसकी, वैसे अच्छी करा रहा।
वो कह रही क्या बिजी है वो, छाछ पीती रहती है, एक दिन में 6-6 पैकेट छाछ पी जाती है। अंकल जी आज फोन पे ही पूछ रहा था दादी से
क्या चाय की पीती
क्या खाया, क्या कभी पेट साफ है।
अच्छा फिर बोल रही है 3 माह हो गए मेरे को 3-4 दिन मैं इनको मैंने कितनी बार की जाए करने में तो पहले 2 बार और 5 बार की जाए मैं
trying to reach is currently not answering your call. Please try later. जी नंबर पे थे कॉल कर रहा हो दी आबार जवाब कौन नहीं दे रहा है कृपया फिर से कोशिश करिए आप जिस नंबर पर बात करना चाहते हैं वो कॉल नहीं उठा रहे हैं कृपया कुछ देर बाद कोशिश करें
कहाँ की है राजस्थान कल लीजिए जात कर लीजिए उसमें आता जिस नंबर पे आप तुम्हें कॉल करे छो तो फोन नहीं उठा रहे छे ऐसा कुछ पता नहीं क्या क्या बोल रहा था पैसा मांगी है सैलरी आएगी तो मंगाएंगे Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Actually, sir, I got your number from Mayank. Yeah.
Okay.
So, sir, आपको link मिल गया था ना? I have sent it on your mail ID.
Yes, yes. Link तो मुझे मिल गया ना.
हाँ जी. तो, sir, you just need to click on that link, and it will redirect you to the Zoom app.
Okay.
हाँ जी.
नहीं, actually मैं उससे on जो मेरे पास ये मेरा जो लैपटॉप है. जी
sir.
वो तो मेरी डॉटर का एग्जाम है, तो वो तो वहाँ पे घर पे तो रह गया था. Right.
Okay.
And if from my mobile, so it would be quite difficult to manage the slides. So there is a computer like desktop in my OPD hospital. So I'm just trying to log in from there, right?
Okay, no problem, sir. You can join from your mobile, and for the PPT part, my colleague will be there, Miss Shaheen. She can share the screen.
एक सेकंड, इसमें मैंने Zoom पे लॉगिन किया तो it is join from browser कर देता हूँ.
Yes, sir.
Join a meeting and robot. Okay. Lives.
Hi, Ranjita.
हेलो.
ये तो रंजीता 19 लोग हैं वेटिंग रूम में, डॉक्टर तो है नहीं उनमें से.
तो फिर डॉक्टर आ जाएगी ना?
आ जाएगी, इतनी चुड़ैल है.
ये ठीक है. चेक. ये ठीक है क्या?
एक सेकंड.
स्मृति. स्मृति.
एक सेकंड. हाँ जी, बताओ.
स्मृति, अगर बच्चों ने ज्यादा क्वेश्चन नहीं पूछे ना तो मैं भी बस अपनी तरफ से एक दो पूछी, सेशन खत्म कर दूंगी. गलत चीज पूछ के डांट करने से अच्छा है.
सुनो सुनो सुनो, डॉक्टर आ गया. हाँ, बस बच्चों ने ज्यादा, तो आप ना बस अपनी तरफ से ना अच्छे अच्छे क्वेश्चंस मैं आपको चैट बॉक्स में भेजती रहूंगी, आप वो पूछ लेना.
हाँ, भेज देना, प्लीज भेज देना. तो मैं अपनी तरफ से सोच सोच के पूछती हूँ. ठीक है.
ओके डॉक्टर इज हियर. And Ranjita, I'm making you the co-host.
Now I can enter. Doctor is there, so maximum how many will join? They will join their own.
Let's just wait. Hi, Dr. Tejal.
Hello.
Hi. Is this Caution?
Huh.
Hi, Caution. So Dr. Tejal
Hello.
will be connecting from your device only, or she will be joined from her?
नहीं, इसी में से join हो, लेकिन ऑन नहीं हो रहा है, इसमें कुछ ब्लॉक है अब?
नहीं, there is nothing blocked. Yeah, now you are visible.
हेलो हेलो,
Yes, caution.
मैं फिर से ज्वाइन होता हूँ, 1-2 मिनट, मुझे एक इश्यू आ रहा है.
It's okay, we are not live yet, so you can take the time.
Dr. Tejal is a very well-known ophthalmologist in Gujarat. She is an expert ophthalmologist, digital intelligent social worker, and an individual. Dr. Tejal is the founder and director of Teja Center, also worked as head of ophthalmology unit at Civil Hospital, Ahemdabad, and technical advisor for District Blindness Cancer Society. Now, she is a she's a member of various local international ophthalmology. She's a member of various local international society, Indian Ophthalmological Society, American Society for Cataract and Refractive Surgery.
Hi, caution. Can we like if everything is set up from your end, can we let everyone in? I think they left, है ना रंजीता?
Yes, doctor is not there.
क्या हैं ये लोग?
और सुनो, मैं बच्चे भी 35 वेटिंग में बैठे हैं, नहीं करूँ ना एंट्री?
अभी मत करो यार, डॉक्टर को आंदोलन का पता नहीं क्या है
यार, अब 4 बज गए, आई क्यों नहीं अभी तक?
मारूंगी मैं पर तुम्हें ना, पता नहीं ज्वाइन कर
ये
लिया
है ना डॉक्टर तेजल दलाल, है तो सही, एडमिट करो ना इनको. कर दिया, चलो मैंने ही. ये आ गई ना?
हाय डॉक्टर तेजल.
कनेक्टिंग है, वेट.
Dr. Tejal, you need to connect the audio. Hi, Dr. Tejal, are you there?
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Ranjita, please mute everyone.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
A very good afternoon to all of you.
Good afternoon.
I would like to request all students and their parents to please mute themselves. Ma'am, this session is exclusively live on YouTube as well. And we have more than 90 participants right now. So, ma'am, just quickly, I would like to brief you about the flow of the program. My colleague, Miss Ranjita, is here. She will be your moderator for today. And first, ma'am, will go through with the pre-test. These are 5 basic questions where we got to know that how many students and the participants already know about dry eyes. And then you can take it over. And after this, after your presentation, there will be the Q&A round. All right, Anjita, I think we can start the session.
Okay. Dr. Tejal is with us.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. So, ma'am, we are going to start. We are having more than 95 students, so we can start with you. So good evening, all of you. My name is Ranjita Rajput and I'm working in Sharp NGO, and I welcome you all for a very wonderful class today. Let me give you a brief introduction about Sharp NGO. Sharp NGO stands for School Health Annual Report Program, working from over 21 years in the field of holistic development and healthcare of students and children. And also this is the largest school health NGO in India. So today we are going to teach you something new, something important, and that is your overall eye health care, as eyes are the most important and complex organ of human body because it works like a digital camera. And I really wanted to tell you more, but instead of it, we have a very wonderful doctor today, Dr. Tejal Dalal. She is a very well known ophthalmologist in Gujarat. She is an expert ophthalmologist, diligent social worker, and a novel individual. Dr. Tejal is the founder and director of Tej Eye Hospital and also worked as a head of ophthalmology unit of Civil Hospital Gandhinagar. And she is also a technical advisor for District Blindness and Control Society, Gandhinagar. She is a very special member of various local and international ophthalmology societies all over the world, such as All India Ophthalmology Society, American Society for Cataract and Refractive Surgery, and many more. So we welcome you, Dr. Tejal Dalal, for giving us the very valuable time for my younger kids. And before ma'am will start, there is a small survey will be showing on your screen. I request all the participants, teachers, to please fill up the questions showing on the screen. There are 5 small questions. Just wanted to know that what exactly you people know about your eyes. I request all the participants to please fill up the questions showing on the screen. Please give 2 minutes on the survey showing on the screen. After that, we'll start with Dr. Tejal Dalal.
Ma'am.
I request all the participants not to speak in between when ma'am is taking the session. At the end, you'll be having a chance to ask any question related to your eyes from Dr. Tejal. In between the session,
Ranjita, you are on mute.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Thank you for the survey. Thank you for all the participants for filling up the survey. And now I request Dr. Tejal to please take over the session. Over to you, ma'am.
Hello, everyone. So good afternoon, everyone. So there are how many viewers? You said 90 plus?
Ma'am, right now we can say it's total 100.
Okay, so welcome everyone. Hope I'm helpful to you. I would just start with the basic structure of eye. How does an eye work? How do we preserve our vision, which is the most beautiful gift of the life? Next. This is Dr. Tejal Dalal from Tej Eye Center. I would just like to play a short film about, how does an eye work? Yes. So needless to say, we all know that eye works like a camera. You know what is the capacity of this camera? It's 575 megapixel compared to our 2040 megapixels of usual phones. So we have a transparent structure in front of eye that's called cornea. Now, as you can see, image is being focused on the retina, and impulses are made to travel to brain through optic now, and we are able to see whatever is in front of us. This is how our eye works. Next. Exactly like a camera. So if I reframe everything, as we read here, cornea is a main structure who would focus image on the retina. So 2/3 of the power, that 70% of the power is from cornea. So it is the outermost layer without any blood supply. And it is cleaned and nourished by tears and a fluid from inside the eye called aqueous humor. Next. So there is a diaphragm of brown color, which controls the amount of light entering into the eye called iris. The size of the pupil is according to the light which falls onto the eye, and intensity of the light received by the eye will adjust the size of the pupil. So it is very large in dark condition, and it goes small when the light is too bright in front of us. Movement of the pupil in response to light helps in maximizing our visual perception, the quality of vision, contrast, color values. Next. Lens is the most important structure of the eye, which is we call it human crystalline lens. Usually it's transparent in younger age. It is 1/3 of the optical power to the eye. It allows the image to be clearly focused onto the retina within the range of 6 meters. It also prevents damage from ultraviolet radiation. Next. And one of the most important structure, what usually we miss on, is a tear film in front of eye. We all know that skin is dry, but eye is not. Is moisturized all the time by tear film, which again is made up of 3 layers. It is one layer is lipid, water, the other, and the third one is mucin, that which coats the surface, lubricates the surface, gives us moisture, and it is the most important refractive surface. Next. 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 Various layers of the tear film are very important in nutshell to maintain the clarity, comfort of the vision. Tear film is constantly produced and it is constantly being absorbed, and that is the reason this picture shows the diagram in which it is produced and a diagram in which it is drained. Yeah. It is produced from the lateral end of the eye. Then it drains from the front surface of the cornea. There are 2 openings at the medial end of the eye, we call it, and then they are drained into the duct which opens into the nose. The duct is called nasolacrimal duct. Next. Dry eye is an important condition where quality and quantity of tear film is hampered. It is both. Many of the times it is both. Inadequate production and excessive evaporation leads to dryness, which leads to disturbance in the vision. Nowadays, why we are discussing about this? I must tell everyone that it is most of the kids, we know because of the COVID, we have been online for many hours a day, but it is not that online education which is responsible for most of the issues which has come up recently. It is over and above the online education, the kids have been also using the mobile for the games and other non-educative purposes, holding it close to the eye, even not relaxing for a while. that is the main cause of dryness, eye strain, vision disturbance, jumping. There we see a lot of kids with increase in their myopia, meaning by there is jump in their minus number, which earlier either it was not there or it was there, but in a lower, like it was -1 or -2. Now they've gone to -5. We see many kids like this. Children who didn't had any power, they've acquired power. All is because of their constant usages of their digital devices close to the eye. So we would definitely will tell you and educate you in coming slides, how do we use all digital devices to make the computer our friend, because we are going to be online for some time to protect from corona, which is a serious endangered, it's a serious pandemic across. Next. Next. So most common cause of dryness is our computer usages, but over and above the computer usages, there are different conditions like use of other medications, aging, next, arthritis, windy climate, exposure to sun, inflammatory diseases. Some kids are born with such diseases which induces a dryness, lack of ideal nutrition. There are other causes of dryness. So how would I know that I have dryness? So there are various symptoms. So we'll show you the pictures. A person who's going to have dryness is going to complain about strain, headache, watering, redness, neck pain, double vision, blurred vision. Some of the times the child is able to focus on the screen, but after some time it goes blurry. It starts watering. You're unable to read. Next. It is because we are constantly focusing at screen. We are doing it for a longer period of time. We are doing it without taking ideal breaks, and muscles are tired. Previously, already we were using the screens for very large number of hours a day. Suddenly, Corona was there. So we had to. The life was changed, and that is the reason why we are talking about this. Over and above the screen time, which was there earlier, children were at home and we had to work at the screen. We had to learn, and education was online. So Asia, you are able to see it on the screen that Asia is one of the zone in the world. This when the screen time was anyway higher. Now it's really very high. We are resuming back to normal. It's again offline now, but we still need to learn why it is so. Reading a printed document doesn't give you that much strain compared to the pixel image made up of tiny dots at screen. At screen, we need to constantly focus and defocus. Muscles needs to exert more as compared to reading a printed document. In order to keep the image sharp, each minute muscles are getting contracted and relaxed. Contraction and relaxation is on. It's like doing push-ups in the gym. Nobody can do constant push-ups in the gym. The similar way, we are asked to work when we are working at the screen. We are asked to focus and defocus. This repetitive stress is responsible for eye strain and dryness. This also is because of we don't blink enough. Even if we blink, the blinking is not complete. It's incomplete blinking which is responsible for this. Next. So see this. So see this. You can compare the image sharpness of left hand of the screen, which is a printed letter, compared to a zigzag, not clear, not sharp image of A, which we are focusing at the screen. Digital devices are multiple we are using nowadays. smartphone, tablets, desktop, laptop, television, or many other. All are responsible for similar kind of strain, but the highest strain is something which is near to the eye, up to the up, which is closer to us. That's your mobile phone. So I would personally always ask all the children not to use the mom's mobile phone for education. Try to use desktops, larger visual displays. Another feature we must look into is normal blinking rate, meaning by a normal person who doesn't work at the screen is going to be blinking at least 14, 18 times a minute. But a person who is engrossed while working at the screen forgets to blink. And what is the blink rate? It's just less than 6 per minute. Our blinking is like a viper. It spreads the tear film evenly. When we do not blink, there are dry spots, and that hampers the vision and adds to the strain. Next. Air conditioning also would increase the risk of dryness because it is associated with lower humidity, direct exposure to dry air would increase the symptoms of dryness. So avoid sitting directly in front of the AC drafts. Similar is with air travels. Anyway, we are not much into the air travel, but which is recently has been started increasing. So air travels are also responsible for chronic dry eye issues. So why are we talking about this dryness? 1, dryness will cause more eye infections. 2, dryness would damage the surface of eyes. If I don't treat the dryness, I'm going to have more of inflammation, redness, watering, cornea, meaning by the front surface of the eye is going to expose to more of insults like abrasion. It's even with a small trivial trauma, the cornea can get easily be scratched. Corneal ulcers and other vision problems would occur more frequently. And eventually it will lead to less of productive life, more of losing ideal and productive working hours. Like a difficulty in reading, child is not able to concentrate properly. And we all know that in children, when we are learning, the life is made because of the clear vision. Life is made because of the clear focus on the life, on the work we do. Next. So I would just go and make you understand in simpler way, 10 steps to get relief from the online education. Chronic hours shouldn't be hampering our routine life. It should help us. We should make our screen, our computer exposure a friend, because we have to live with that. So let's start understanding that. So first and most important thing, when the vision is not clear because you've not been properly wearing your eyeglasses, that should not happen, because anyway, computer is going to hamper your clarity and comfort. So first and foremost, everyone should have complete comprehensive eye checkup at least yearly. Slide up, okay? Next, checkup karwana. Between the age 2 to 5, one checkup is must, and by the age 5, everyone should have complete comprehensive eye checkup yearly. And if someone has eyeglasses already, or someone has family history of high myopia, that's thicker glasses, one should be always should be able to get the children screened twice a year. Keep noticing the complaints a child would have, like if the child is, going near to the screen, near of TV, or if the teacher would complain that he is not able to, he comes to in front of the class to see clearly from the board. That is a perfect sign of child having eyeglasses, child needing eyeglasses to wear. Child is myopic, that is, he's not able to see anything clearly, which is farther away. So the checkup is mandatory for everyone, especially in this online days when the exposure is too high to the screen. 2, we should be using proper light. Eye strain is often caused by excessive bright light, may it be indoor or outdoor. You know what? Ambient lighting should be half as bright as that typically found in most offices. Most offices are too bright. We don't need that much when we're working at the screen, but we don't need it dimmer as well. We need to see and make sure that eyes do not get stress or strain. So we can always adjust the brightness. We all know that there's a knob which would, increase or decrease, allow us to increase or decrease the brightness. Avoid excessive light of outdoor by shades of blinds or drapes. And interior lighting should also be reduced by using fewer bulbs. Avoid overhead lights, which would cause glare. Windows should be are to the side instead of in front or behind us. That would make the glare less. So point number 3. Glare on walls and finished surfaces as well as reflections on your computer can also cause can also cause severe strain. So very good idea to either wear anti-glare in your glasses. I would recommend it for everyone. And over and above, installing anti-glare on your screen. Next, not only anti-glare, but I would ask everyone to wear this blue filtering eyeglasses. We'll talk about it eventually. The blue light would damage the eye progressively. So best idea is to cut down and minimize the stress and strain to the eye. Choose screen with highest possible resolution. Most ideal would be a larger display more than anything else. And that's the reason I'm always saying that don't use your mobile, which is near to the face. Instead, use the desktop, larger in size, little bit away from you, at arm's length, ideally. Next. Try to work in 100% contrast in larger text size. Most important to all of us to reduce the stress. And this is always doable. Blinking is very important. As I said earlier, it's a wiper. With each blink, eye surface is, tear film is resurfaced. Cornea is made clear. It is able to give us sharpness and clarity. I would remind everyone again to blink not only frequently, but blink completely to rewet your eyes, to rewet the eye surface. Next. Follow the rule 20-20-20. What does it mean? So every 20 minutes, take a break, defocus from the screen, look away at an object which is 20 feet away. May it be just for 20 seconds, not even a minute, but that will help your eye muscles to relax. The vision will, your muscles are relaxed and you are at a better comfort level. And do it frequently. In many of the offices, I've seen that they have a software which will pop up every 20 minutes. There'll be blink, blink coming to the screen. So that helps us to, we can insert that and that helps us to remind that we need to blink now. Next. 2 15-minute breaks and additional multiple breaks are recommended. And best idea is to, get up, stand up, move about and stretch your arm, leg, back, neck, shoulders to reduce the tension on all the muscles to relieve the fatigue. By doing so, in fact, workout output is not decreased, but it is maintained well. In fact, it would increase. So we should encourage our children to do so at different intervals. Yeah, next. To have an ideal workstation would be the best idea to relieve the strain and stress on the eye. So the first important point is position your screen 20 to 24 inches away from your eye. The center of your screen should be at least 10 to 15 degrees below your eye level for comfortable positioning of your head and neck. Place written page on a copy stand adjacent to the monitor and light it. Light the copy stand properly. If using a desk lamp, make sure it doesn't shine, and eye shouldn't be getting brighter light on your, it should not fall on your eye. And you should be sitting at a right angle. Very important. Adjust your workstation and chair to the correct height and at a right angle. Next. Everyone should be wearing, even if they don't have the power. I'll just reiterate again, even if we don't have the power, best idea to avoid the strain, computer vision syndrome, is to have an eyeglasses. It protects eye by multiple ways. It maintains the moisture, maintains the sharpness of the vision. It avoids the reflection. Blue filtering lenses would cut down on blue light to save the eye, protect the eye over a longer period of time, because we're going to be there at the screen for a longer period of time. And as it is very important for presbyopic people, especially teachers after 42 years of age, computer distance has a different refractive glasses needed. So best idea to have progressive glasses instead of not wearing the glasses, or a glasses which would work to read up close is not going to be working at a computer distance, which is an intermediate distance. So have a separate pair of glasses for computer. And if you're going to be working simultaneously for near distance and intermediate zone, have progressive. That combines all the three types of eyeglasses in one. Next. Very important for children to have proper sunglasses. Usually we don't understand the importance of UV damage being inflicted to the eye. And after the ozone rays have been depleting, all of them, UVA, B, and C, can damage the eye. Children are as vulnerable as an adult to UV radiation. Make them wear, all of us should be wearing this UV protective. So I'm also talking about the computer protection. I'm also talking about the UV protection from the environment. Next. And as UV damage to the eye is cumulative and irreversible, it makes it more serious to wear eye protection. All of us, including children, adults, we need to have an ideal water intake. Our food should include flax seeds, almonds. They are the best source of fatty acid. Eat fruits and vegetables rich in vitamin A and E. Good idea to be vegetarian nowadays, ideally after post-corona. Next. Next. So I want all of you to understand the common situations we all are facing is, most of us ask me, what is eyeglasses? Why it is needed? What is myopia? What is minus number? Myopia literally means a child is only able to see which is nearer to him and is unable to see anything which is farther away. So let me make you understand how does an eye work and what happens in a case of myopia or hypermetropia. When do we need the glasses? What it exactly means? Light rays enter into the eye through the clear cornea, pupil, and lens, as we discussed earlier. They fall onto the retina. The image is being transferred to the brain through optic nerve. This is the optic nerve. As we said earlier, both the front part of the cornea and the lens, they both are responsible for clear vision. So this is what happens in myopia. Eyeball is unduly stretched. So image is not focused on the retina, but it is focused in front of the eye in case of a child having minus power. So distant objects would appear dull, not clear. And reverse is true for hypermetropia, that is plus power, where the image Light rays are focused behind the retina instead of being focused onto it. So distant objects may appear clear, but the near objects are blurred. Third kind of power is a cylinder power. We all know that we have a prescription red somewhere or other, where there are eye power with axis, in which neither of near or distance is clear, and O is perceived as C, N is perceived as T. And fourth type of power is presbyopia, when an adult post 42 or 40 years of age would need an eyeglasses to read something up close. Food next. Either we need to wear eyeglasses or we can also go for contact lenses post 12 years of age. Next. I must tell all of you that eye checkup is so important, because not only the child won't be able to learn, but you know what, 10 to 12% of the children are with one eye normal, but the other eye is with either high minus number or high plus number. If the one eye is normal, neither the teacher nor the mother would know that the child's one eye is not seeing clearly. And for eye growth and the vision growth perspective, the age 2 to 10 years is very important for the development of vision, development of eye, retina and optic nerve. So even if we are not able to give correct eyeglasses to that child before the age 10, and if I start giving that child a glasses after the age 10 or 11, even if the child would wear the glasses, the child is not going to perceive or see anything clearly with that eye, because the eye has gone into a state of irreversible damage, the condition called amblyopia. We see many children like this when they go for an eye examination at the time of license, when they go to an RTO office at the age 18. They would come to know about this, and at that time it is very late. We cannot repair this vision of these children. So very important to have complete comprehensive eye checkup for all the children yearly, without any mistake, without any fail. Next. We discussed already earlier that colored fruits are very important to all of us. Good option. Next. And LASIK surgery is a good option. It's a short procedure which will remove the glasses, and a person is able to see clearly without the eyeglasses, without the contact lenses. After the age 18, it is done. It is safe. It's now also approved by Air Force in USA, but it is not for anybody who is below the age 18. We at Tej Eye Center have developed one software which helps us to screen the vision, even by being at home, not visiting even the doctor's office. So we would just go through this and we'll explain it is available. This link is available on our website. We'll make you go through this link, and we will make you understand how you can, by being even at home, are able to check your vision on your own. Screen. So this links us to our website, where you can read here, test your vision. Where you have to enter your name and some data. You can start the test after giving the consent. To them later.
हेलो, मेरा नाम कौशान पटेल है और मैं आपको ये दिखा देता हूँ कि टेस्ट कैसे करना है। पहले थोड़ा सा आपको गाइडलाइन दिया जाएगा यहाँ पर। अगर आप कंप्यूटर यूज कर रहे हो तो कंप्यूटर को आपको 1 मीटर की स्क्रीन पे दूर रख के करना है। अगर मोबाइल यूज कर रहे हो तो 40 सेंटीमीटर दूर रख के, 1.5 फीट जितना दूर रख के आपको मोबाइल से टेस्ट करना है। अगर आपका कोई चश्मे आप पहनते हो प्रोग्रेसिव और नजदीक के, तो वो पहन के ये टेस्ट आपको शुरू करना है। और ये 1 बाय 1 आपको करना है। पहले एक आंख में कीजिए और बाद में दूसरी आंख में कीजिए। तो ये पहला जो टेस्ट है हमारा डिस्टेंट विजन का, उसके लिए आपको ई की साइन की फेसिंग किस तरफ है वो दिखाना है आपको। तो यहाँ से हम स्टार्ट करते हैं। तो यहाँ पर आपको दिखाई देगा कि ई का साइन किस तरफ है, उसका उस तरफ पर आपको क्लिक करना है। तो मैं यहाँ पर क्लिक कर देता हूँ रेंडमली। अब दूसरी आंख को आपको बंद करके, जो भी आपने टेस्ट किया वो आंख को बंद करके दूसरी आंख को ओपन करना है।
It's exactly like we are checking vision in our doctor's office. You have to do it one eye each time. You don't do it bilateral simultaneously. That's very important. Yeah, over to Kaushan.
Okay. तो आपको ऐसा ये रिजल्ट दिखाई देगा कि आपने जो टेस्ट किया उसमें आपको कोई कुछ प्रॉब्लम है अगर आपको देखने में, तो यहाँ पर आपको वो उसका मैसेज मिल जाएगा। अगर कुछ है तो आप यहाँ से डॉक्टर को कंसल्ट कर सकते हो आगे जाके। दूसरा भी एक टेस्ट है आगे कर सकते हो उसके लिए।
सिलेंडर नंबर के लिए जो एक्सिस वाले नंबर है उसके लिए भी टेस्ट है, माइनस और प्लस पावर भी उससे पता चलता है। It's a rough test but gives you an estimation of whether do you have refractive error or not, do you need glasses or not. Next, yeah.
इसमें आपको जो नीचे इमेज दिखाई दे रही है उसमें काफी सारी मतलब लाइनें आपको डार्क दिखाई देगी। तो अगर डार्क दिखती है तो यहाँ पर आपको यस करके वो कंफर्म करना है। एक 1 बाय 1 ही करना है ये भी।
So what you have to do is, do you see any line which is darker than the other? If yes, you have cylinder power. That's what it says.
ऐसे आगे दूसरा भी कॉन्ट्रास्ट का भी टेस्ट है, लाइट सेंसिटिव। इसमें आप जैसे ये मुंह किस तरफ खुला है वहीं पर आपको क्लिक करना है। जैसे जैसे आगे जाओगे वो थोड़ा लाइट होता जाएगा। कलर विजन।
There's also a test to check the color vision.
इसमें आपको जो नंबर दिखाई दे रहा है वो आपको यहाँ पर इंसर्ट करना होता है।
So if you give the wrong answer, it's gonna tell you that your color vision is not right. Okay, thank you, Kaushan. So this is the way we have made one link. It will help you to assess your vision on your own, but very important to do it yearly, at least twice a year for everyone who even have not been wearing the glasses. On a serious note, another information which I would like to share with all the children and teachers who are present here in the meeting, 80% of the eye illnesses are either avoidable or preventable, but when we are in time. Most of the eye diseases are symptomless to begin with. मतलब शुरुआत से vision clear होता है. Vision is not disturbed in many situations, many diseases in initial stages. And when we come to know that vision is less, and when we go to doctor's office, some of the times it is it's already late. I would name like glaucoma. It's a condition in which the optic nerve dies out. The disease is irreversible. It is progressive. It runs in family. So anybody who has a family history of somebody who has lost the vision should bring it to the notice of your eye doctor. and whole family should be screened for such diseases to prevent blindness amongst all of them. Second serious issue nowadays coming up is diabetes entering into the eye. Most of the people know that in diabetes, there is fluctuation in the blood sugar. People believe that if we control the sugar, it's all okay. But most of them do not know that diabetes would enter into the eye and can lead to blindness. In 90% of the situation, this can be prevented. You know what? 20% of the cause of the blindness in working age population nowadays, working age meaning by adult population, is because of the diabetes entering into the eye. People think that the blood sugar is maintained and they don't need an eye checkup because they don't know that the blindness is because of the diabetes. So we would strongly recommend to have a complete eye checkup for somebody who has gone blind in your family. Please make sure that you visit your eye doctor in time. And two, if you have diabetes or if your family, someone has diabetes, make sure that they revisit their eye doctor. Okay, thank you very much. I stop here and...
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Dr. Tejal Dalal, for giving us such a wonderful insight and sharing your years of experience with us. Now we are moving into the question answer round. And I request all the students, teachers, and parents to write down their question in the chat box. I will read it out one by one and ma'am will give the answer. So, ma'am, I got few questions from my online viewers. Like, does computer glasses affect the vision of the eye?
They would maintain the vision, but they would also, the eyeglasses are with two purposes. One is to give the clarity, and the other reason is why we're wearing them is to protect the eyes from all that strain, or the flip side of computer. That's blue filter should be always on. We want to cut down on reflection. I talked about UV radiation. Sunglasses, it's not a fashion fashion tool. We need to wear it to protect the eye. So all these gadgets are to protect our eyes, and we should be wearing it. That's what I mean. Yes.
Yeah. Ma'am, another question is from school students only, that can you suggest some exercise to keep our eyes healthy?
Convergence exercise, in which we bring the pencil nearer to us until it is double or blurred. Again, get it farther away and bring it closer to your eyes. Do it at least 10 rotations each time, 3 times a day. This will give, it's like going to a gym and training your muscles. Here, because you're working with the eye for a longer period of time, daily, even if you're not working at the screen, one should be doing this convergence exercise. We call it to improve the convergence, to improve our focus on anything which is closer to us.
And ma'am, another common questions I'm asking to you, like why laser operations of eyes is done after 18 years only? Like these days, so many students are having spectacles in the school days only. So they really don't want to wear it, and they want a laser surgery, or they want some lenses to put on their eyes. So they just want it. Why we cannot have it before 18 years?
I would first say that laser surgery is very safe, it's predictable, it's precise, and I've seen people being very happy once they don't have to wear the glasses post surgery. But we must understand that the eye is growing. We can see the child from a small child is growing to an adolescent and reaching to an 18 years of age. Similarly, the eyes are growing, the vision is improving. So it gets stabilized by age 18. So even if I operate before, there's a likelihood of there's a change in the eye power. When we do it by the age 18, usually the glasses do not come back. Eye growth has been stable by that time, and that's the reason a doctor would recommend not doing the surgery before that.
Yeah. Okay, ma'am. Another question is why the cataract cases are now increasing in young age these days?
Maybe it is detected earlier because of our lifestyle, needing our 2 UV radiation, 3 uses of steroid, 4 diabetes can induce early cataract and faster maturation, 5, it is seen more commonly among family members. They have all been having earlier cataracts than other people in the society. But the good news is cataract surgery has undergone under strong evolution, right from person post-surgery who had to wear at that time dark glasses, and there are many don'ts after the cataract surgery many years back, is now an OPD procedure. If I operate by 9 o'clock in the morning, you can go home by 11 a.m. just in 2 hours. Vision is clear post-surgery. You don't have to wear the dark glasses. You can cook food. You can watch TV. You can drive the same day and the vision is get back. So you can gain the confidence back thanks to newer technique and technologies nowadays.
And ma'am, some of the students are asking, does cylindrical number increase with the age? Like, is there any connection with the age and the numbers, especially in the cylindrical cases?
Reverse is the true. Usually they decrease with the age.
Okay.
Usually they decrease.
Okay. And ma'am, is it good to see a lighting candle to improve eyes?
No, I don't think so. That doesn't help. That doesn't really help.
Okay. And ma'am, are there any eye drops that can help improve the vision, especially for the myopia patients?
Nothing that has been proved scientifically. There are a number of things available over the counter, but they are not proved useful. People have been trying at different laboratories, but nothing officially available. People are under impression that by walking on the green grass, eating a lot of green leafy vegetables, fruits, and taking large glass of milk would arrest further progression of eyeglasses, but that's nothing like that. It's mostly hereditary, and nowadays, because of the longer hours, I would rather say not because of the online education, but longer hours. Over and above the online education, people have been holding their phones just to play. And we had to allow them because we didn't want our children to go out in pandemic. So we see in larger number of children having jump in their myopia. That's the reason I'm just emphasizing on their eye checkups, because we don't want them to be working without proper eyeglasses. At least the vision should be clear when they're focusing, or else it will be a disaster. Yeah.
Okay. So ma'am, sometimes the students feel some pain in their eyes, which extend to head when we attach a glass. What are the ways to reduce the pain?
We would ask them to do that convergence exercise I taught just right now. 2, they should be prescribed lubricating drops. Dryness is a serious condition which can cause pain. And 3, they should be wearing their eyeglasses. 4, eyeglasses should be of ideal power or should be a recent eyeglasses, recently made, so that the power is ideal.
Okay, ma'am. Is it safe to do laser surgery after 14 years of age?
No, it shouldn't be done before 18.
Ma'am, the question is it safe to do laser surgery after 40 years of age?
Yeah, it is very safe at any age post 18. Only point of doing laser surgery post 40 years of age is we are usually nowadays are able to remove our glasses for distance. So a person who has already different glasses for near would be the near glasses would remain even after the surgery. So distance glasses will go away. So they'll have to wear the glasses only while working up close.
Okay. And ma'am, after doing some physical activity or some long hour class online, some students are asking that why we feel redness in eyes while we feel pain or dry eyes or heaviness in the eyes.
Best ways to tackle this is to use lubricating drops. It is because of the dryness.
Okay. And ma'am,
like this, people are usually not blinking properly, so they should blink completely.
And ma'am, in a day, ideally, how many times they should take the eye drops, like whatever the drops you are suggesting or the doctor will suggest?
They could use multiple times, as many times as they dry.
So,
4 times a day, but even can be used 14 times if the eyes have been very dry, but then find out the cause why it has been so dry. Usually it is not the case.
Okay. So thank you so much, Dr. Tejal, for sharing your wonderful views on the overall eye health care and sharing your wonderful years of experience with us. The wonderful insight from you was very nice. The explanation of the PPT was really good. I hope the school students had enjoyed it a lot. I wanted to give a thank from the principal side of St. Xavier School, and it was really nice, and I hope in the future we'll be having the sessions with you with the students. Thank you so much. And at the end, I request all the participants that there is a small post survey that for knowing that what did you get from ma'am, and exactly how you are able to understand your overall eye health care. So I request all the students to please fill up the questions, and if ma'am is having some surgery now, so ma'am can leave.
We can leave just one phone number and email ID with you.
Yes, Dr. Tejal. Actually, students are also asking about the website. So if Caution can write the website in the chat box, that will be helpful for everyone.
We could do that. It's very simple. It's stageyecenter.com. In center, we write CENTER.
All right, ma'am. Thank you so much.
We can
I request all the participants to please fill up the survey showing on their screen.
And sorry again, ma'am, there's one very important question come up in the chat box.
Please.
Actually, someone is asking, how can I maintain or monitor my eye health? I think everyone should know the ways they can monitor their eye health.
Only way to monitor the eye health is to do the complete comprehensive eye checkup periodically. We must ensure that there is no disease inside the eye. And if you have any complaints about vision clarity, redness, watering, vision distortion, repeated eye infections, you should visit your eye doctor. And that is the reason we have made this link, which we have posted in the chat box.
Yes, ma'am.
Check on your own, your vision. Make sure that you do it one eye each time. I would also suggest few signs a mother or teacher can observe if the child has been, blinking a lot with complaints like redness, watering, not able to do. He's always focusing on the phone and not usually going out to play, because nowadays, because post-corona, Singapore and Sweden, they have come up with good surveys, and they have been publishing that lack of vitamin D, because children have been indoor all these days, is the one responsible for increasing or jumping in the eyeglass power. So make sure that if the children has the complaints like redness, watering, or any other visual complaints, you must have an eye checkup. It suggests that your child needs eyeglasses, maybe. They should have proper amount outdoor activity. Lack of vitamin D, lack of outdoor activity has contributed to their jump in eye power, which we should notice and encourage children to play out.
Exactly, ma'am. Thank you so much.
There is no other way you can prevent further progression, but you can just monitor by follow the link, and that will help us, all of us, to have the vision check each and every time.
Yes. I believe everyone will do the vision check, and they are quite interested. I guess so. This. I think this link will redirect everyone to your website, right?
Yeah.
They will get the number and address of your center if they want to.
Just for information, we have 4 centers, and Ahemdabad, Vijay Charasta, just opposite the passport office. The other one is very near to Chandkheda main area. That's on CG Road, New CG Road. And the one clinic hospital is at Gandhinagar, and the other one is at Cologne. So people are more than welcome. And if we would just post you something, we'll have some special program for the children who are in your school to have complete checkup, we would just talk to the management and would do the needful. We'd be happy to have the children.
Definitely, ma'am. I guess the school management is also happy to have that. Also, I'm from Sharp NGO, so we can get in touch with you for more such programs with other school as well. That will be really helpful for all the students.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, ma'am, for your wonderful time.
It has been a great time.
Thank you, ma'am. Special thanks from the principal side to you.
Thank you.
Now I request all the participants have fulfilled their survey. So one by one, they can leave the session.